Welcome back. In this video we are going to be talking about how to sell and how to use the GOAT reseller sneaker selling app. I've had a few people ask me questions about this because I've done some videos on Stockx, and this is pretty much the comparable to it. It is more sort of US based. I'm not sure if it's widely as known in the UK. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about how to sell on it in the UK. I'm completely new to it. I've signed up to an account today and I'm going to be selling these shoes on there. So these are the Nike Ceramics, the Dunk Lows. To be fair, I think these are pretty fresh. If you know, these have only just been released and I managed to cop them using CrepChiefNotify, which is essentially a reselling Discord group, which I'm a part of. I've spoke a fair bit about this on the channel as well. It's essentially a group where you sign up to it, they'll give you notifications, guidance on reselling, guidance on profits to be made, guidance on bots. They'll also send you notifications of when stuff's going to be in stock. I've got a specific discount code which allowing me to continue to run, which will save you when you sign up. So please feel free to use that code, which is BNB50. I'll leave a link in the description as well. Well recommend trying it out if you're into reselling and just generating a bit of a side hustle and a side bit of income. Anyway, back to the video. Just to give you a brief overview of GOAT, it's very similar to Stockx. It hasn't got the same sort of capabilities in terms of like price action from like Stockx will show you how much something was when it first released to how much it is now, some of the ups and downs it's had during that time. GOAT is a lot more sort of like a fixed price. The other thing with GOAT is you can also sell used pairs of shoes and purchase used pair of shoes, where in Stockx it's brand new pairs of shoes only. When you sign up to GOAT, you go through a bit of a procedure with, I think this is to do more with the used selling of shoes. They'll show you pictures like yellowing, scuff marks, tears, box damage, stuff like that. You have to agree, if you want to be a seller, that you confirm with all this. And that's essentially just to show that you are a coherent human with a conscience and you're not trying to mug people off. But yeah, I thought that was quite good, to be fair. So I've set up, I signed up to become a seller. They have to sort of verify you. This took about half an hour, to be fair. I don't know whether this was really quick or slow, but that was how long it took for me. I got approved to be a seller and then I decided to list my shoes. So if you use Stockx already, you don't have to take any photos of the shoes. You just have to confirm which shoes they are and that it's the matching SKU. With GOAT, you actually have to take photos of, there was 3 photos that I had to upload for selling a brand new pair of shoes. And the first one was of the tag, which is inside. That tag in there. You have to take a photograph of that. You have to take a photograph of the box, which will have all the information on the front of the box, and another photo of the box just to show its general condition. I looked on a few videos on YouTube, and if you're selling used pairs of shoes, then there's about 8 or more different photos that you have to take just to show what they're going to look like. And when you actually go on to GOAT and look at purchasing a used pair of shoes, it's quite interesting actually, because it will show the clean white background image of the shoe, and then it will also show the used pairs and people with those shoes in their hands. It will also show photos on feet. It's all quite good, to be fair. So once I was approved as a seller, I'd taken my photos, I had confirmed everything. You'll see that I looked through and you can set your price. It will then show you the fixed amount that you're going to be paid out after the fees, shipping, commission rates and all that sort of stuff. Because we want to get moving with this video quickly, I want to show you guys the process. I could have set a higher fee and just waited for it to go on and on, but I just thought I'll take the price that they're at now, sell them, we can get moving, we can film this video and get it out. So I sold the shoes for $250 and that left me with $215.15 after all the fees, commissions and whatnot. I'm going to do a little bit of breakdown at the end of how much these would be on Stockx. I did actually look on the price on Stockx and I made more money on GOAT, believe it or not. So the process now, which I'm going to go through, is I'm going to package up the shoes. It's a very similar process to Stockx from what I've gathered so far. they send you a prepaid shipping label which you stick on top of the box, and then you drop the shoes off at your local UPS pickup point. So they did give you a bit of information in terms of packaging the shoebox in a larger box with sort of infill wrapping around it to protect the box. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to drop the shoes off at my local UPS pickup point, and then I'm going to document the process of how long it took them to get shipped to the customer, when I get paid, and all that. So please stay tuned. So once I dropped the shoes off at my local UPS pickup point, I went back onto the Go app and basically selected that I dropped the shoes off at the courier. That was then all I had to do. I just waited 2 days. So I was approved to be a seller on the 19th. I sold the shoes on the 21st, and then I actually received payment for the shoes after they've been authenticated and verified on the 24th. So it's a very, very quick turnaround. Bought the shoes for $89.99, including delivery, and sold them for $215. This worked out at £156.81 after all of the fees and the PayPal transaction fees, because it was a payout through PayPal, and also the exchange rate from dollars back to pounds. Overall, can't complain. Very, very quick turnaround, quicker than Stockx, to be honest. I probably still would use Stockx just because, from my perspective, you can buy and sell in your native currency, British pounds, and also you can have a payout into your bank account instead of PayPal, which just saves an extra on the PayPal transaction fees. To be fair, it all sort of comes down to pricing. If you can sell something for more money on Go than you can on Stockx, sell them on there. If you can sell it more on Stockx, sell them on there. Both of the platforms are pretty straightforward and easy to use. Now I've used both of them, I'm pretty familiar, and all the processes are very similar. As always, if you've got any questions at all on either of them, please drop me a comment below and I'll do my best to help you out. Drop me a subscribe and a like if you haven't done already. Use my link to CrepChiefNotify in the description if you want to, and stick around because I've got a lot more coming.